At some point, you realize that people aren't just watching what you do, they're watching how you carry the work, how you talk about your hard days, how you react when something goes wrong, how you explain a decision you didn't love but still stand by. That's when being the example starts to feel heavy. Not because you're trying to lead, but because influence exists whether you want it to or not. And a lot of experienced groomers feel conflicted about this. They don't want to be put on a pedestal. They don't want responsibility they didn't ask for. They just want to do their work well and go home. But example isn't about authority. It's about what becomes normal in the room. When you rush under pressure, that becomes normal. When you push through discomfort without naming it, that becomes normal. When you treat exhaustion as just part of the job, that becomes normal too. And none of that makes you a bad groomer. It just means your behavior carries more weight than you might realize. The flip side is that small, grounded choices matter more than big speeches ever will. Saying, I'm slowing this down because it costs more than it looks, or I'm stopping here because this isn't fair today, or even, I'm tired and that changes how I decide. Those moments don't weaken your credibility, they strengthen it. They show that professionalism includes self-awareness, not just competence. Being the example doesn't mean being perfect. It means being honest about how decisions are made, especially when they're uncomfortable. And when newer groomers see that, they learn something important. They learn that good work isn't about pushing past limits. It's about knowing where the limits are and respecting them. That kind of example doesn't create dependence. It creates confidence because it teaches people how to think, not just how to perform. The weight of being the example is real, but carried well doesn't crush you. It steadies the work. That's the work that doesn't show.